Hi, I'm Tom Searcy. I've talked at different times about what makes people genuinely happy. And in this blog, I'll cover 4 major traits that perpetually happy people possess. Scan the nightly news and cable news outlets, covering controversial topics that create frustration, anger, and resentment across a huge swath of our population. Politics, healthcare, education, immigration, racial inequality, and lots more. And here's the thing. These challenges don't make us angry, upset, or unhappy. These topics are frustrating and difficult to solve because we are unhappy. If we weren't so miserable and emotionally imbalanced as a society, we could solve these issues pretty quickly and without much disagreement. So, if what I propose is true, how do we become happy, and what is happiness anyway? Here are a couple of good definitions I like. From FORBES Magazine, happiness is having a deep sense of flourishing that arises from an exceptional emotional balance. And from Harvard University, happiness is having a basic foundational sense of unshakable well-being. Real happiness comes from powerful inner balance, not from external events. This is a clinical fact. It's important to note that we aren't imagining some Pollyanna vision of happiness. Everyone experiences crises, sickness, accidents, losses, some minor, some devastating. People who at their core are happy and grateful with life aren't as likely to become demoralized or depressed because of setbacks, realizing that living a wonderful life includes times of difficulty and challenges. At least 4 traits form the foundation of true happiness. If one or more of those traits is missing, it doesn't mean that we can't be happy, but it does suggest that we might not be able to bounce back as quickly from setbacks. So let's look at those 4 traits now. First, optimism and positivity. It seems logical that if a person is positive and optimistic by nature, then that this person is by definition going to be happier and satisfied with life. There's always a list of things to be grateful for. So, focus on them. Let go of the negatives. Second, close relationships with family, friends, and good relationships with coworkers and acquaintances are powerfully supportive traits, predicting fulfillment and happiness in a person's life. Third, people who are balanced emotionally, who aren't overly judgmental, resentful, blaming, anxious, or stressed, almost always are happy and satisfied with life. Finally, research shows that people who live with meaning and purpose in their life are happier. The effective setting of meaningful goals, whether in one's work or personally, is important to one's feeling of self-worth and happiness. Now, surveys suggest a great percentage of us don't meet these criteria for happiness. And yet, happiness can be learned and is easier than you might believe. I'll cover these points in more detail in coming weeks. And truly, if anyone has some comments that either expand or disagree with what I'm saying here, we'd love to hear them. Thanks. Have a good day.